Okay, guys, so it's the premiere of Caught in the Act Double Life with our girl, Miss Tamar Braxton, and this episode is called Selling Something and It Ain't Brownies. This is Tina and Jock. Uh, and Tamar has these people at her disposal that is going to find out what Tina needs to know. She has her field specialist, her cyber specialist, and her behavioral specialist. Very similar to the original Caught in the Act with your girl Tammy. So Tina and Jock, she says basically she comes to Tamar. It's like, hey, Jock is my bestie. I want to marry him. We've been together for 4 years, and he's the first person I feel like he 100% loves me. But she says he's been leaving her on red when it comes to messages and whatnot. Their intimate life in the bedroom has gone bad. He starts doing choking things in there now. And he seems like he's been over drinking and kind of drinking a little bit too much in this last year. So there's so much speculation of what is going on with this guy. Then she asked, when's the last time he post you on his socials, kind of as his girl. We find out maybe it's been about a year, she says. That's been a minute. Tamar, I love the look. She's kind of giving me a little bit Foxy Brown spy look there. Taking us back to the 70s with the big hair, Tamar. But enough for the fashion and the throwback style. So the field operator, she's following him, seeing what's up, you know. You know how this goes with Caught in the Act. Very similar to the original. But basically, Mr. Jock is not leaving the house. They don't live together, so she doesn't see everything he does. He's supposed to be bartending and working with this bartending app, but he's not doing that. He's still getting money and deposits into his account. I'm not sure how they know that he's getting deposits, but he's getting money, but he's not leaving the house. And I'm like, wow, this is a good gig. I'd like to know exactly what type of work this guy's doing, because I could use a good side gig. What is he doing right now? And basically, some lady comes in. She's a BBW, which I now know stands for Big Beautiful Women, because Tamar was not sure what that stood for. And we'll find out more about that. But she stayed the whole night, according to the field specialist. And they really leave no stone unturned, because the field person, he has a roommate, so the field person had to make sure that person was staying the night with him and not with the other guy. So she staged some type of thing where she said, that person almost hit my car. And so she was able to get the deets that was his guest that stayed the whole night. And then they show all this different spy gear with the sunglasses and stuff, with the cameras in it. And you guys should have more spy gear commercials, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people would be into buying these spy gear to spy on their own partners, but maybe, or other different situations in life, but maybe they'd be out of a show if everybody had their own spy gear. I don't know. They're going to be using facial recognition for this young lady to see who she is and find out, that's actually better than using anything else, because people can have different aliases, but with a facial recognition, you are who you are. So they got the leveled up type of cyber situation here with the cyber specialist. They find out she's a member of a BBW Connections group, and he's a member too. So Tamar's like, is he got a fetish? Is he on the DL? Not DL stands for double life, but in this case, maybe it can stand. I won't say it'll stand for down low, because down low has another connotation as far as same-sex things, but you could be on the down low as far as just doing some sneaky link things that nobody's expecting you to do, and you're keeping undercover. But in this case, we'll say DL stands for the double life. We'll say that. So he has a fetish for big, beautiful women. Tamar did question, what is BBW? What did she say? Big butt women, and then big black women. Yeah, I did wonder what that was, but I know the word big is in there somewhere, and the word women is in there. But it stands for big, beautiful women, which is fair. I get it. So they're able to, with their cyber technology, look into this app that he's supposed to be using, and he hasn't used this app for his job for like the last 2 years. So what kind of job are you doing, sir, that you don't have to leave your house but you're making money? But now people are coming to your house, big beautiful women are coming to your house and staying the night. What are you doing? Does he have an escort service for BBWs? Well, it looks like he does. And all this information is exposed to Tina. And Tina is a very good actor. Or maybe she's not that good. She's maybe overacting a bit. I feel like she's overacting. And I'm like, this doesn't feel real, Tina. You're overacting. But anyway, your options on this show is either to examine further, they want to see, is he really sleeping with them, or is he just being a companion to these women? We need to be 100% sure. I'm sorry, the lady stayed all night. What do you think they were doing? Even if he was just companioning her, whatever. I wouldn't be cool with no woman staying with my man all night, whatever they were doing. Anyway, we want to know 100%. So either you can examine or go and expose. So she's like, okay, I'm going to examine further and see, is he sleeping with these BBWs? So, they put out a decoy. And we find out that through this decoy, they have the dinner date. And he's basically a man hooker, okay? He says it. He says all these things he'll do with her, but there's a price. And they get to stake out this little date he's having, and he's just saying he's dropping all types of gems to this woman of what he will do with her, but it's for a price. So Tina's really acting up in the car. She wants to jump out like she's on the regular Caught in the Act. She wants to jump out and do a takedown, but no, you can't do it that way. This is the other one. This is Double Life. So you had to wait, girl. You gotta wait till we get to the hotel because we want to see it all, right? So they have booked a hotel and everything. She paid half. You're like, I need half down, the other half later. What are you on layaway, sir? Is your body on layaway? Anyway, old heads know what layaway is. Let's just say flex pay. Do you guys know what flex pay is? So she's like, okay, she's on the bed in her lingerie. She's like, well, let me see what I'm working with. So he literally dropping the drawers. I don't know if he totally dropped the drawers, but the drawers are seen. The pants are at least dropped, right? And I'm looking at this guy. Now we get to see a close up. And I'm like, why are women paying for this? Why? He said he lost his job and he wants to continue to take care of her. So this is why he's resulted to this. Tamar's calling him out a bit, and they keep going back and forth. Well, actually, Tina does get to bust out of the bathroom soon, right before he takes his drawers down to be with the decoy. And she busts out of the bathroom of the hotel and confronts him. Nice little confrontation happens. You know how they do on these shows. But it gets too heated and Tina's going too mad. So Tamar got to take her back into the bathroom. So she keeps getting posted up in the bathroom because she can't keep her cool. Meanwhile, the behavioral specialist is also talking to him. And again, that's why he's explaining he lost his job. He's trying to take care of her. Her ring is $2,500. So he trying to make sure that, he gets everything together. But dude, how you gonna do this? You think he's just gonna be a man escort and she's gonna want to marry you like this? But he trying to say, basically it was just temporary. And he says, no, he's just being a companion to them, that he wasn't doing nothing beyond that. Well, looked like he was about to do something with this decoy. So what is the truth? She's like, okay, I understand where you coming from and how you lost your job and how you still wanted to take care of me and all this. and do for me. But you know what? I need a break. But at the end of the day, she said she don't believe him. And when Tamar checks back in with them, it's just her. She says they're no longer together, but they're still kind of friends. They kind of have a friendship. So that's crazy. That was cray. I was entertained, but there were portions where I was like, this definitely looks like staged. I mean, the way y'all acting, this looked like a joke. I'm trying to see why these BBW women, are they that desperate? Because this man, he looked flimsy, he looked weak. When he got found out, he looked even weaker. I'm like, who? Jacques. Jacques is junky. Jacques is very junky indeed. But entertaining, to say the least. I'll be watching again to see what else happens, what else goes down. It's entertainment, guys. Do I feel that there's truth to this? I really don't know. It's a reality show. There's some level of staging, even on a, sometimes it's a smaller level or lower level staging. Sometimes it's a very high level of staging. I don't know if sometimes they're even hiring people. I don't know. I just know that I was entertained and I'll watch again. And what did you guys think about this premiere of Caught in the Act Double Life? Does it compare with Tamar? Does she compare with Tammy? We don't have to do too many comparisons. I mean, but what do you think? I think it's gonna take time because Tamar just started and Tammy been doing this for a minute, and I'm even mixing their names up because their names are too similar, Tammy and Tamar. Anyway, it's just gonna take a little time for her to warm up to it, but she didn't do a bad job. She did her job. But it's just gonna get better as the season goes, hopefully. And if people actually continue to watch this show, or if even they started watching in the first place, I think it'll be all right. I think it can work. All right, guys, we're going to talk more faith, love, and trends in the future. This is Irene. Email me if you want. If you have any more comments that you don't want to share on the comments below, email me at cbiztv@yahoo.com. You want to come on and chat it up with me? We talk about these different reality shows and we talk about faith, love, and trends. I'm open to it. And also check us out on our other platforms at cbiztvmedia.com. All the best and God bless. Talk to you next time.